So I've recently looked into my own data, and this is going back a year ago. There is a significant pattern from people who are trying to find love from an unhealed place, and that their answer towards their pain is a new lover. And the one thing I'm going to say is why. Why? Because if you are still having issues in terms of your own inner woundings, your own trauma, your own hate for certain pains, isn't that selfish of you if you were to bring this element of energy towards a new relationship? And why is that someone else's problem? And this is the thing, many breakups often happen because of unearthed pain they haven't dealt with. And this isn't just about, oh my God, I've got trauma. This is about the parts of you within your own character. You gotta say the way you respond, the way you react, the way you view things in terms of love, relationship, codependency issues. Like, really and truly, if we go into the root of the problem as we just have a conversation about this, many people actually have short term relationships because of, after, let's say, the honeymoon period, they're in relationships where it's just like microwave energy, quick and fast, because they think that the solution towards their relationships or their pain, excuse me, they think that the solution towards their pain is a relationship. Now, another thing that I see is the other side, whereas you go into a relationship where you're not really happy and you turn into this feeling of resentment towards the other person because there is contempt over your own feelings of frustration, pain, hurt, that you take it to the other person. Again, how is that fair? How is that fair to put all of that energy towards another person? This so called person that you love. You don't love that person. That's just a projection of your own self hate. And that is easy for you to blame other people and point the fingers rather than taking accountability in your own time to heal, to look through and internalize your own pain. That the actual answer for it isn't finding love, it's self love through healing. Now, when I looked through the statistics, and it was quite a big finding for myself. And what I've always said in terms of my message is that if you look after and love thyself, the rest will follow. And this is the message that I'm going to keep utilizing. Don't get me wrong, within the 8,280 people that I've read for, there has been a lot of amazing testimonials that I've got. Great stories from people that are getting it. They get it. Oh my God, I finally got what you meant, sorcerer. Or if they know me on a level that I speak, they say Paul. But I finally get it. That the moment I checked out and detached myself from looking, from seeking into finding this relationship, and I chose myself, I not only healed myself, but actually aligned myself to not only a version of myself that I love the most, but someone that complements that part of me, that actually understands that there was, in the past, they've compared that they weren't in a relationship that they were happy with. Some of it's toxic, but when they go through the process of self-healing and self-love, that they actually realize what true love is. Now, this takes time. Not a lot of people want to give that power of time to themselves. Put a lot of investment into seeking. But you don't take enough time to focus on what truly matters, and that is yourself. And the amazing success stories I have were of my clients that really took their time, the shadow work, to really look into their own findings of their own woundings, really focusing on self improvement, 1% a day, just brick by brick, working towards themselves, having to tell me that they've been going through the process of crime and releasing because they come through a situation where there is a realization that most of their issues were dealt with unhealed trauma. Now, we, in terms of me and my clients who've really worked from a one-to-one basis, they're now seeing the fruits of their labor. And even with or without the people that they are, let's just say some people are still not in relationships, but they see the success because they're now really ready for what's to come in their lives because of their self-healing. And some are absolutely in a success story of being in union with the divine counterpart. But it all takes time. And I'm happy for those that it happens quite quickly. But if we're being realistic and we're being true towards, from what I'm saying, the process of going through this, the journey is beautiful and you have to embrace it. You have to embrace it. Embracing parts of yourself that's uncomfortable, to make things comfortable, to really, really value you in every aspect. That's part of the self that you find vulnerable to say, the vulnerability aspect of you knowing your weaknesses, but also acknowledging your strengths, but championing every part of you. You'll start to see that part of you that's the light, that makes you you. And then for everything else, when you realize all of these things, I'm going to tell you something. It's such a profound experience for those that understand it, that they get it. And I'm saying this to you all, that you're in that frequency. You just have to put yourself in that streamline. And the moment you put yourself in that streamline and you recognize you got to make those changes, the changes that you want are just a step away if you go through that process. All right? I thought to say this because I looked at the data and I wanted to say it. The data is real. All right. I hope this gives you inspiration, guys. I need you to like, comment, and subscribe. Press the notification bell as well, right? Sorcerer.